This is the Conscious Hour, and this reel is for people who believe that ICE should be on our streets. Remember, we have a democracy, we have a government that's supposed to uphold the rule of law, and we've seen it constantly violated. And it's racism, it's pure racial profiling. If you look brown or you look different, they're going to stop you. This lady, born and raised here, handicapped. You saw it on the news, but let's go back and just, if you haven't seen it, watch what happens. And then I'm going to give some comments at the end for the solution because it's going to continue to escalate. Let's get into this one. This is the Conscious Hour.
It's horrifying. I'm so sorry what happened to you. If you can tell us what happened next, they smashed the passenger side of the window. They took this knife by your neck and cut off the seatbelt and dragged you out. If you can continue with your reaction to what was happening and then where they took you next.
Yeah, thank you, Amy, for asking that question and for having us. Because what people saw in that video is, of course, horrifying and shouldn't happen, and is a violation of rights. But what happened after the video is the thing that really sits with me. What I saw in the detention center was truly horrific, and the weight of an experience like that really leaves you with the duty. From the point you're asking about, I hit the ground a couple of times. The second time was face first, and I felt agents on my upper body, my back and neck. Shooting pain starts going through my head and neck and wrists. As we know, I already had a brain injury and had told them I was disabled before they did that. And when I get to the Whipple Center, this kind of dynamic of having a complete disregard for any human's humanity or living body was absolutely continued. Absolutely. The first thing I saw anyway, arriving at Whipple, is a lines of black and brown people chained together, being marched in the cold. I become one of these people outside in this outdoor loading dock, as we are absolutely dehumanized, taunted, and not given medical care at any point. For me, not given disability accommodations like walking aids that I need. I can certainly talk about more of either of those things, but I was taken out of that place unconscious. And I believe that I lived because I had a cellmate who was willing to put herself in danger to bang on the door after I was unconscious. It was well over an hour from the first time we said this is an emergency, because my speech had started to slur and my vision had blurred. And one of the last things I heard on that cell floor was my cellmate begging for medical care and somebody outside saying, "We don't want to step on ICE's toes."
Imagine that.
Emergency room. They told me I was being treated for assault wounds.
Well, Alia,
Just imagine having that done to you. She's handicapped. She's not a threat. She's a U.S. citizen. But they go in and they pull you out anyways. So, what are we going to do about this, folks? We need to shut ICE down. The National Guard needs to be out there. I don't understand why the U.S. government hasn't mandated, or states have mandated, that the National Guard come out and protect people from ICE. It's the only solution. We can kick this bureaucratic can down the road, and Congress can have hearings on it, and it can be televised, and more people will be harassed, arrested, deported. But the shocking thing is, we don't even know where they go after they've been deported out of that ICE detention facility. They could go anywhere in the world. They're building concentration camps in the United States. And Congress is now dealing with the Epstein files and all the drama there, while this revolution that's destroying America is continuing. So I think we need to put priorities first right now, folks. Like, let's shut ICE down. Let's get the National Guard in here. Let's control this violence. And then we can have conversations of how we fix it permanently. This is the Conscious Hour. Please share this video, hit the like button, donate to the 501c3 because the money that comes in will go directly to families in need. Thanks for tuning into the Conscious Hour.